Hello, Ducks fans, hockey fans in Orange County, California, United States, Finland, and all over the world. Happy Thursday, everybody. It's a beautiful thing when you see Ducks fans arriving to attend an Anaheim Ducks game at the Honda Center, or as the locals called it, as I remember it from time to time with the conversations with them, the Ponda, or the Honda Ponda. It's always warms my heart and brings a smile to my face when watching it on TV, hearing the roar of the crowd, and seeing Ducks fans cheering on our team. It brings a smile to my face. So 16,260 attended the season home opener versus Winnipeg. In Game 2, the Ducks fans, at least a total of 11,938 attended Game 2 versus Minnesota. A slight decrease, but all in all, Ducks fans arrived to support the team and came together for Ducks hockey. And it is something that I've said many, many times, that you all need a form of social gathering to bring people together. And those two games did it. And it brings a smile to my face to see Ducks fans coming in to a place of sanctuary, a place of peace where everyone can enjoy Anaheim Ducks hockey. And hearing the cheers of each goal scored in versus Winnipeg and Minnesota, despite the fact that they won one and lost one, it's a blessing. It's something that was music to my ears. Speaking of our Ducks, speaking of this new edition of our Anaheim Ducks, what I see in this team is a youthful vibe, new energy, a active, relentless focus in our team. Those words are true. Because you know why? In the past first 4 games, the Ducks are 2-2-0 with 4 points. They have scored 13 goals for. They had 11 goals scored against them this season of 2021-2022 season. Compare that to the first 4 games of the short 2020-2021 season, where our Ducks were 1-2-1 with 3 points, had 6 goals they scored, and had 10 goals scored against them. Now, comparing those two, the Ducks being at 2-2-0 with 4 points is a bit of a slight improvement. Why is that? I say this is because watching our team in the past 4 games, both 2 games at home and 2 games on the road away in Calgary and Alberta, Edmonton, Alberta, you can tell the difference. You can tell that this team, with the injection of the youth and with 10 players under the age of 23, you can tell there is a difference. You can tell that they were active, they were focused. The Ducks were, you can say, reinvigorated. Of course, when you got 10 players under the age of 23 and under, bringing in the new guys who are eager and ready to prove themselves is something that you don't see every day. Well, we never do, but then again, comparing our team to the previous edition of our Ducks in the shortened 2020-2021 season, the Ducks had no energy not focus. Inconsistencies was all over the place. Had a little bit of injuries, and you got yourself a little bit of turmoil right there. And it's always exciting to watch them play. You can tell that. Take a game from, say, the 56-game season where the Ducks were basically struggling and being in the inconsistencies and they were unfocused compared to our team now. You can make a lot of comparisons and differences. The strategies, the power plays, the penalty killing, but all in true aspect is that when you inject new guys into our team, into the Ducks, like Mason McTavish and guys like Josh Mahara, add in with other players with few years experience like Troy Terry, Max Comtois, Max Jones, Sam Steele, Isaac Lundstrom, you got yourself a young core group of guys, the next generation of Ducks, who for those 4 games, those first 4 games, those past 4 games, given us a glimpse of what our team can be. And if they can continue this path, rest assured that they will defy the odds and defy what hockey pundits and sports pundits have always said, especially those who write hockey magazines, whether it's the Hockey News or other hockey publications online or elsewhere. I can tell you this, is that seeing the young Ducks from Mason McTavish and, of course, BO Groulx. Now, I'll get to BO Groulx. Seeing them play brings that excitement, brings that sense of joy, sense of mixture of nostalgia and enthusiasm. When it always makes me smile, as I say, and you guys know what I'm talking about. To see some of these young Ducks, some of these players who were drafted by our Ducks, honing their skills, establishing themselves, making their mark. And Mason McTavish scoring his first goal in the very first game, becoming the first ever, the youngest player and the youngest Duck to score his first NHL goal. That was something special to all of us, including myself. BO Groulx, Benoit Olivier Groulx. I've read many of your comments, and seeing his name on the opening night roster on October 13th versus Winnipeg made me reflect on how far this guy has come. He has become the 4th Halifax Moosehead to suit up for the Anaheim Ducks, Mighty Ducks. Of course, you know that the previous 3, Marc Chouinard, Joe DePenta, and Ducks legendary goalie Jean-Sébastien Jiggy, suited up for our Ducks and contributed greatly to the Ducks' cause and the advancement of hockey in Orange County, California and Southern California. And of course, winning and converting new fans in both locally and worldwide. I have to say I am very proud that BO is doing very great for the Ducks. It's just that waiting for him to score that first goal would be something special. Even though he's on the 4th line with Max Jones and D'Lo, him being a productive 4th line player, and hopefully he works his way who knows, maybe the top line in a few years. I can say to you all that the Ducks drafting Bo is not only a diamond in the rough, but he will, I can promise you this, he will be a big contributor to our Anaheim Ducks for the seasons and the years coming ahead. Trust me, mark my words. Because I remember coming to a Halifax Mooseheads game and just going down and seeing this young 17-year-old kid with bushy hair and looking at his eyes, and well, not looking at his eyes, looking at him focusing on the ice. I thought to myself, wonder what happens. What if the Anaheim Ducks can draft the Halifax Moosehead? It would be a plus, and it would be a big, big upgrade over the disappointment of Logan McMillan. Now, I'm not going to go into Logan McMillan. He's in the rear view, okay? I just feel that with the ingredients they have, who knows what this team is going to be like after 15 games. Now, you wonder why I speak on about our Ducks after 4. It's because we all want what's best for the Ducks. We all want what's best for our team. And if our team could continue this path with the youth movement within the rank and file, allowing our Ducks youth, our baby Ducks, be it Josh Mahara, BO Groulx, Jones, Terry, McTavish, Steele, Lundstrom, you name it, allow them to adjust themselves into their roles, contribute greatly to the Ducks' cause of hockey. We could see this team slowly surprise a lot of people, and surprise a lot of people in both in the Ducks fan base and the hockey world around us. I, for one, would like to see this team try to make the playoffs. Okay? Do whatever it takes to make the playoffs. I don't care about tanking and what hockey fans and people predict where the Ducks are going to finish dead last or second dead last. We have to wait and see. I have to wait and see. Making these assumptions is something I really disagree with. Doesn't matter if it's CJ Wooding or Coach Zach Gray or you name it. What it all comes down to is seeing how this edition of the Anaheim Ducks, excuse me, what they will do in the first 2 months of the season. It's something that I always live by. I mean, getting all worked up after the Ducks lose game 1, game 2, going with this notion that you got to lose all these games just to get the number 1 pick, is something I don't agree with. Because the Ducks have the talent, they have the prospects to do something great. And I feel they can do something great for this season. With all the things that have been going on in Anaheim, in Orange County, California, and the entire world. Give Ducks fans, hockey fans, and those who are new to the sport something to cheer about, something to bring people together. It's not that hard to ask. It's something I see in our team for the past 28, 29 years. And the Ducks being this excitement to watch was, it gives you a sense of hope, sense of optimism, but a sense that our Ducks are being reawakened, being revived. They have lost 2 games, one against Minnesota, one against Edmonton by 1 goal. What does that tell you? It tells you that there's no quit in this team. There's no surrender in this team. There's no defeat in this team. They will fight to the bitter end, and that's what I want to see this team. I want to see the Ducks fight to the bitter end in this season. Give Ducks fans, hockey fans, and everyone a sense of to inspire to never give up in life or overcome what they face. That is what something I see. And that's what something what I see when I compare the 4 games the Ducks played today, like this month and the season prior. Slight improvement, but we can work on it. And this team can work on it. I know this. We know this. The best is yet to come. Now, are they going to hit some roadblocks? Yes. They're going to stumble here and there, but it is what it is. That's the way of the rebuild, restoration, rejuvenation process that the Ducks are in. And if they can do that, then watch out. In a few years, our Ducks will be rising, and I'll strike fear in our enemies. You wait and see. Till then, I'll see you guys soon. Go Ducks!